Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me for your May bonus read. Please remember that this is still a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone. So Virgo, this deck is for your energies towards the individual that you're dealing with in a love connection. This deck is for their energies towards you, and the essential deck is for the mutual energies between you both. Right, and also please feel free to switch the energies around, so you might feel that you're resonating more with this deck, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, there we go, towards their love interest, please. Okay, so Virgo, the zodiacs that I can see in your reading, and please don't worry too much if the zodiac of the individual that you are dealing with doesn't show up. It's literally just the energies, and some find it useful and others not so much. So you've got the Fool, which is Uranus energy, so that's air energy. The Three of Swords is Saturn in Libra. The Seven of Wands is Mars in Leo. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy. And speaking of Aries, the Emperor card did try several times to jump out of the deck. So some of you could definitely be dealing with an Aries. The Queen of Coins is Capricorn energy. You've got the World card, so that's fixed energy, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. It's also Saturn energy, so it's Earth energy. The Four of Cups is Moon in Cancer. The Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. Your Three of Coins is Mars in Capricorn. Your Three of Swords again, Saturn in Libra. The Magician is Mercury, so it's air energy. And then the World again. Nine of Wands, which is Moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, Moon in Sag. The King of Cups is Scorpio energy, and the Five of Swords is Venus in Aquarius. So immediately, a couple of things here that are really jumping for me. The fact that you've got two Three of Swords, two World cards, and then central to your read, central to your entire read, is the Nine of Cups, so wish fulfillment. Now, definitely something has ended between you and this individual. 100%. It's ended, it's finished, it's over, it's done. It's gotten to this stage now in your energies where it's it is beyond redemption here for you. It really genuinely is completely over. Now, obviously, I wasn't really wanting a down and depressing read, but sometimes that's just the way it is, and we have to go with what we've been given. Because if we try and re-roll the dice, as it were, then I wouldn't be doing you any justice, and I wouldn't be doing tarot any justice. So it's just unfortunately the way that it goes sometimes. So you are dealing here with heartbreak and disappointment, obviously, and it's there, and it's in the mutual energies. So the feelings of this being over and the feelings of heartbreak is very mutual. And again, the World card in the mutual energies and the World card in their energies, it's like, yeah, okay, there's a silent acceptance here. that the situation is what it is. It's not ideal for either of you. However, I can see really, really clearly that you are both going to make the most of the situation for yourselves, because your overall energy is the Fool. So yeah, that's you making that assertive decision to carry on, basically, even though you are still working through a little bit of the heartbreak. Again, it depends on where you are in your timeline. You're taking the lessons of this situation with this particular connection, and you're carrying them forward, basically. So there's also an energy of reinvention here for you, Virgo. So you're using this opportunity actually as not just to turn over a new leaf, but to write a brand new book. And that is very much your current energies. You are ready to take on the challenge and to reinvent yourself somewhat. Who is Virgo outside of this connection that has just ended? Rediscovering the things that you enjoy, the things that you like to do. There's a real... It's kind of like a bittersweet freedom here in your energy. So on one hand, you are feeling really, really grateful for the opportunities for you to get back in touch with who you are and the things that you like. And because I'm feeling quite strongly that for some of you, this particular connection was all encompassing. So it's like you would put your own needs, wants and desires on the back burner in favor of doing what this individual liked to do instead. So that's where your newfound freedom is coming in from. So even though you are still carrying this heartbreak, you're working with it rather than against it. So you're really using your pain here to propel you forward. Again, it's really not about turning the page. You're done with that book. You're rewriting a brand new book. And it's really invigorating for you. Hard, yes, but invigorating, definitely. Because you're sick of the conflict, the Seven of Wands. You're sick and tired of the arguments. You're sick and tired of having all of this negative energies coming at you from all different angles. And it's like... you're just tired of it, and now it's time for Virgo to put energies into Virgo. It's not selfish. It's part of your healing process. So yeah, there is definitely a quiet acceptance here that you are at the stage in your life where you're at, and that's okay. You're going to make the best of it regardless, and that is backed up here with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Coins energies. So Virgo, it makes no difference if you're male, female, anything in between. There is no gender in tarot. It's literally just the energies, and these two cards are telling me that again, Queen of Wands, you're very focused. In fact, some of you are focused here on multiple projects at the same time, because the Queen of Wands is very, very good at multitasking, and they can do it quite effectively as well. The Queen of Wands is also someone who's taking pride in their appearance. So some of you might be looking into getting fit again, or having a makeover or something, anything that you can do to your physical body, so that when you then show up in the outside world, you're showing up with your best face on. Basically, you're literally putting your best face forward, your best foot forward, with a brand new pair of shoes on, ready to show the world who you are and what you've got. It's a really, really nice energies. And also with the Queen of Coins, you are very focused and determined to rebuild your finances here and to reclaim your financial stability. Again, because there's something here about this connection where when you left this connection, it's your finances weren't looking too healthy, but you are working extremely hard on building that back up. So their energies towards you: the Magician, the World, the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So this individual, while they are accepting that it's over with the World card, there's something here that's still nagging at them. They still keep looking back at this particular connection. And more importantly, they are looking back at you. And they are looking at the things that you are currently doing, and they're looking at the things that you're currently achieving. And it's making them second guess about whether or not this situation truly is over. Because they've also got the King of Cups in their energies towards you. So the King of Cups it's a king, so it's all about action. And the King of Cups is action towards emotion. They understand that their cup is not going to fill themselves, so they take actions on their emotions. Now, I'm not particularly liking this energy, and the reason being, this King of Cups is not a particularly nice energy. And it's taking action on their emotions, but when I look at the other two cards, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, and taking action on their emotions is in between two cards of conflict. So when this individual takes actions on their emotions, I'm not talking an apology and sweet kind words, I'm talking conflict. I didn't want to see that in anyone's tarot read, but as I said right at the start, I have to be honest about what I'm seeing in the cards, or else there is 0 point in me reading the tarot. If I'm just going to sit here and lie, then what would be the point? There is this individual that you have been dealing with. While they appreciate that they have to accept that the connection is over, that doesn't mean to say that they are going to accept that it's over. They are going to act out here using their emotions as a fuel in quite what I can see in a negative way. They're going to pursue you here with the Nine of Wands, and it's not going to be wanted from your side of the table. They also have the Five of Swords, which is the desire and the need to win. So this individual feels that they need to win you back, and they are going to do whatever it takes to try and ensure that that happens. And again, with the Magician being their overall energy, yes, it's the card of manifesting, so they are going to try and reopen the old chapter with you, definitely. It's also, I am feeling a little bit here of manipulation as well. In the mutual energies, the World, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Coins, and the Three of Swords. So mutually, this situation, this connection, it should be over. It should be finished. But again, with the Four of Cups, that's the card of not accepting something. The individual that you're dealing with is not accepting that this situation is over. And I am seeing that you are going to be rejecting their advances. You will be. Because you're very, very focused on your Nine of Cups. You've come too far with rebuilding yourself to go backwards. It's not in your nature to go backwards. Once you've gotten to a certain point of your advancement, it really It really isn't in your nature at all to look behind. You're going to be focused here on the Three of Coins. Again, that's all about working, projects, building something, basically. And your focus is building yourself. I'm not seeing that this is going to go in the way that the individual that you're dealing with is wanting this to go. And in fact, I'm seeing that they are quite possibly going to irritate you with their unwanted advancements here with the Nine of Wands. Again, cross watchers, feel free to switch the energies around if it applies. But of course, this is not going to be everybody's story. It really, really isn't. Virgo. Okay, island time. In your own time, take your time, active, having a relaxed attitude, be more light-hearted and meditate. So someone here needs to take a step back and chill a little bit, taking out the trash, finally dumping that loser, cutting ties, emotional clearing, self-love. Oh, hiccups. Why? Where was I? Self-love, spring cleaning and healing. Yeah. I'm not seeing, Virgo, that you're going to give in to this connection. It's pretty much done. Someone's saying that why would they go back into the bin? Okay. Random. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion and union. Virgo, I'm feeling that you've probably got your heart set on a different connection entirely. Once you have finished getting your own energies, getting yourself up to the stage that you're happy with, you're going to be looking at a brand new connection. And now we've got the Stork card out. A new addition, ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news and inspiration. Yeah. Virgo is very, very much focused on the new here and the new possibilities. Virgo and the love interest, please. Okay, thank you. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. A new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Right, so you've got a secret admirer that's out on the table now, Virgo. And this individual is... They're watching your transformation here. They're loving what they see. They're seeing how you've picked yourself back up from this connection and how you're regrowing yourself. They really, really love that. So I'm going to see if we can get more information on who this secret admirer is. Because your secret admirer is literally wanting to get engaged and start a family with you. Is there anything else for secret admirer for Virgo? Thank you. Right, so unexpectedly you are going to hear news from the secret admirer. They are gonna they're gonna let you know exactly how they're feeling here. Exactly. There's not going to be any confusion, and they are literally just going to out with it. They're showing up here as the King of Wands, so you could well be dealing with a Leo, but you don't have to be. The secret admirer could be any zodiac. They could be Gemini, Leo, Pisces, and have a Venus in Scorpio. They could be, but they don't have to be. But there is not going to be any confusion when this individual reveals to you their secret emotions. And it's going to make you realize that your options, you had more options than you previously gave yourself credit for. And a lot of it has to do with that hard work that you have put in on yourself. You don't know who this secret admirer is because they have been watching you from the shadows. They haven't given you any sort of inclination that they had feelings like that towards you, but they certainly have been watching you, and they've been watching you deal with this situation that you're closing. Okay, so we've got reflections, beauty and divination. Reflection says, what you contemplate, you can actualize. Think before you act, be still and contemplate, await a better understanding. And beauty is grace, loveliness, in integrity of form and spirit. And then divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. It says, you're being called to hear and read the signs. Use your gifts responsibly. Some of you have been divinely guided to closing this old chapter and picking up a brand new book. Some of you have definitely been nudged divinely. Your secret admirer is, well, they think that, again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, makes no difference, but they think that you are a very beautiful soul, because the beauty card pertains to, it's not just physical beauty, it's having a beautiful soul also. So your secret admirer sees you as having a beautiful soul, and you use that internal grace and beauty and healing skills also to help others around you. So some of you are some kind of light worker, something along those lines, and you're using your skills to help others, and they absolutely love that energy about you. And you're being asked here to think before you act when it's pertaining to this individual down here. They're actually telling you here that there's no need for you to act at all. So be still and contemplate. Now, usually when this card comes out, for me, that tells me that somebody is quite likely going to try and trigger a reaction out of you. So just keep a lookout for that one. It's most likely outcome, please, for Virgo. Okay, and your most likely outcome is 3 of Earth and Balance. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius also. That's Temperance with that card. So your most likely outcome, 3 of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work and being a team player. And Archangel Zadkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and waiting for perfect timing. So first and foremost, when it pertains to your connection that you're closing or closed, you're gonna be adamant with that, because you're very, very focused here on carrying yourself forward. Again, it's that whole not looking backwards, because you're not going that way. You are going to be recognized here for some kind of healing work. I'm telling you, some of you are healers. in some way, shape or form, and there's going to be some kind of public recognition for that, and also there's going to be recognition for the work that you've been doing on yourself, which is equally as important. And your secret admirer that popped up in your read, they are literally, they're waiting for the right time. I'm not feeling that you're going to have very long to wait, to be perfectly honest with you. It's just the way that they kind of intruded on your read there. It really is going to take you by surprise when they do come in. That there is going to be some sort of compromise that is reached between you and the individual that the cycle is closing on. That's in your most likely outcome, that there is going to be a compromise and balance that's reached to that particular situation. So all in all, I mean, it started off quite worrying, but when we worked through it, it turned out that actually it wasn't that bad. So I'd call that a win. Right, so that is what I have for you, Virgo. Please do get in touch if that's resonated for you, because I literally don't know what it is that I'm reading. I just have to trust my cards and the other messages as and when they come in. I do read all of your comments. I might not be able to reply to them, but I absolutely do read them and appreciate every interaction on my channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my pinned comments below. So thank you again, Virgo. Very, very best of luck with this. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.